Animal advocates, including myself, have tried for 4 years to make progress towards the construction of a cat shelter. Unfortunately, Mr. Senator, you never showed a scintilla of desire towards this goal. Incidentally, the petition you signed was for the construction of said shelter, not towards improvements, as you stated at the last debate. I am glad to see that all the personal emergencies which befell all of you last night have left you all in good health. We have not had a regularly scheduled T&R day in many months. This was supposed to be in addition to our voucher program. We appreciate the support and hard work of Veronica Lurvy and Mary Ann to enact this program. The distance from our residents and lack of awareness has made this program difficult to utilize. Mr. Senator, you also said that at the last debate that ferals don't belong in cages. Many advocates have stood here and explained numerous times that a cat shelter would not house feral cats. Feral cats would get necessary medical treatment there and be fixed, but would not stay there. The only cats staying there will be socialized domestic cats, which for reasons of death or disability of the owners, they can no longer care for. The shelter will have qualified personnel that will attempt to find new homes for these deserving animals. You also said at the last debate that the decision was made 20 years ago to not have a shelter. A brief history lesson: Cayman started to build a shelter 20 years ago. Mysteriously, the money was clawed back, and the town had to pay $130,000 to a contractor that sued North Hempstead successfully. I didn't realize that a decision made 20 years ago was binding on the town. Apparently it is. Candidates for public office have an obligation to the public to share their views on relevant topics. Equally as important, if a candidate agrees to a debate, they have an obligation to the public to honor that commitment. In Merrick recently, 3 or 4 Republican candidates also had personal emergencies at the last moment, I'm sure it was all a coincidence, and did not show up for their scheduled debate. This is very disrespectful to voters. What are they afraid of, or did Cairo decide that these candidates have a better chance of winning by not debating? Why did all the Democratic candidates show up at both events? Incidentally, I have no axe to grind as I'm a registered independent. I went to last night's event expecting to hear a debate, as no doubt voters in Merrick expected to hear a debate. It's a remarkable coincidence that at 2 different locations, all of the Republican candidates were faced with personal emergencies. While I am glad every one of these candidates are well, I would have a very hard time supporting any candidate that disrespects the voting public in such a manner. Apparently they are afraid to express their views, or our friend Cairo told them not to come. I would rather support individuals that have the guts to put their views out to the public rather than abject cowards who won't debate. Mr. Senator, your opponent Dave Kerpen has publicly promised to build a cat shelter without using town funds. I have asked countless times to have some of the $500,000 available annually through the State Companion Grant Program go towards the cats. You steadfastly refused on all occasions. Therefore, I respectfully ask that all cat owners and animal lovers throughout this town do the compassionate and right thing and support Dave Kerpen for supervisor. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say something. What did he say that I was supposed to speak last night but not go to a debate, but I had something very important that I actually had to, and for you to say that we were cowards or we ducked out or whatever you said. What did you say? I'm sorry.
The ones that did duck out, were all of the 7 different people that did that didn't have medical emergency.
There was, I don't know what 7 people, but I know I had a very perfectly good reason for not being there. And I spoke with Bill Catrone personally, and he said, I hope that things are better, and you don't need to come. And by the way, Bill Catrone wasn't there either, because he had a family emergency. So to come up here and start, you can tell people to vote for whoever they want, but start calling people like what you just referred to is, I believe, out of line.
And secondly on that too, the supervisor, I don't know if I'm supposed to share it or not, but she had an emergency with her father. If you want to talk about the cat shelter, not a problem. But to bring up and speculate why somebody doesn't do something, but let me bring
that's enough.
you up
You know what? This is not for politics. You had your 3 minutes, and now we're going to go on to the agenda. Thank you.
What about 8 minutes? Or 6 minutes for somebody else?
Listen, family always has to come first.
And now we will go into our agenda. It's been 30 minutes. Thank you. Would you please call the first item? We had 30 minutes of public
Could
comment.
you please be quiet out there? You're talking from the back pew there, and we can't hear. You can't go on with the meeting. Thank you. First time I've heard you act like this.
As agreed by all the members of the town board, item number 1st to item number 49 can all be called together except item number 44.
Supervisor, I know there are a lot of people here with comments to make. Is it possible after we finish our agenda?
We will go through our agenda first, and then we will
Yes.
decide. But, you know, I just, it's interesting because
But
every month we have a lot of comments about the same subject. And tonight we had people come in and thank us for the beautiful Dragon Boat Festival. It took a little bit longer. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Please stop speaking to
excuse
the
me,
audience, or we're
excuse
going to
me.
have to ask you to leave.
Excuse me, Councilwoman Lou, would you please confirm
Please,
that I read,
You
excuse me,
speak
Please
here
don't
every time.
speak.
Please stop speaking from the audience.
you have had the opportunity, you have spoken at every meeting. Okay, that's enough. You can't speak from the audience.
If you
please
continue,
don't
you're going to
speak
be
from
asked
the
to leave.
audience. If anybody wants to speak, they have to come to
You
the
can't
podium.
speak from the audience.
Submit your card, please.
Goodbye, Charlie.
I can see a number of cards still, and there are a lot of people in the audience.
And-
all the signs that you put up all over the community.
Hey,
Excuse me.
Excuse
No,
me.
absolutely not. Please get,
please take
This
her
is
out of the
not for
building.
politics.
Goodbye. Ciao.
Yeah, well, you can be nasty, but nobody else can be.
Oh. Thank you. That makes me feel good. I'm not nasty. I'm just telling you to leave.
I called every card in order. You watched me.
So
You always watch, and you know I called every card in order, so I don't want to hear that.
I can't.
I
stay.
am
I
not
can't stay.
speculating to anything. I'm only asking and requesting that after our
We're
town
not
board
going-
meeting, if we can allow those who
We
have
don't.
filled out comment cards.
Depends
thereafter.
on how
We will
late we
not-
go. I
we are
can't
not-
stay after the meeting.
we're not deciding
I have
that yet.
a family matter that I have to take care of. So when this is over, I'm not going to stay for other people to comment. They had way more than the allotted time, and we've heard from the cat people over and over again. And I'm glad that we were here, be able to hear. I happened to go down there